Welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic.
And you're new!
And we want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds because he's stupid.
Hot tag!
Hot tag!
Hot tag, okay, I got you, I'm coming in hot. You know, I'm gonna hit that Big E spear.
We'll see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
Judge, let's go! ICWP Road Trip WrestleMania. I mixed the words up, but whatever. ICWP WrestleMania Road Trip. I'm excited. They can't make fun of me because they're muted. Anyway, we're talking WrestleMania 5. It's the review of WrestleMania 5. This was actually one of the WrestleManias that I picked. Thus, I am hosting the show, and I am very excited. I like this show. I liked it more than I liked the first two, to be honest. Just my personal opinion, Justin. And also, I liked it better than not last week's show, but the show before this, definitely, just because the matches, even if they were short, they still felt like they were still good matches to me. But we started off with King Haku versus Hercules, and I tell you, can we bring Hercules back for another run? Because I am loving Hercules in these old shows, man. I am loving it. I am loving it like McDonald's. You know, Hercules, I just like him a lot. I don't know what it is, but this match was really good. I liked it. The catching super kick by Haku made me think of the Usos. You know, I was like, okay, I see you, Haku. I see you. This match did feel like Haku felt very like Triple H-esque to me in this match. It was like, Haku's obviously going to find a way to win, right? Like, it's just going to happen. Like, I know he's getting beat up. I know Hercules is in control, but Haku's going to find a way to win. But he ends up not finding a way to win, and Hercules wins via the back suplex. I like this match. I like Hercules a lot. I don't know what it is about Hercules, but I'm really a fan of Hercules. I'll start with Justin. Thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I thought this match was pretty good. It was all right for what it was. I mean, there wasn't like anything that really special happened in this match. I mean, I like that super kick that happened. That was pretty much the only big move that I saw of this match. And I thought that King Haku would win this match, you know, because since he had Bobby Heenan in his corner, you know, because, you know, pretty much anybody with Bobby Heenan in his corner, like, he's going to win pretty much, because Bobby Heenan, he's one of the best managers in wrestling, and yeah. But like I said, it was an alright match for what it was. Like I said, there wasn't really anything that too big happened in the match, though.
It's my turn. You know, since DJ didn't say it because he's muted, so you know I had to let y'all know it's my turn. But I thought this was a really good opening match. I've always liked Haku. You know, back his original run in WWE or WWF at the time, and then WCW. I liked him in WCW too. And then, you know, to an extent, his run again in WWE, I believe, was like early 2000s. I still kind of liked him then, but the more I'm watching these older WWF pay-per-views, the more I'm loving Hercules. Just he good, you know, he good, he powerful, you know, Hercules. Sorry. But yeah, I like this match. Definitely a good opening match, and you know, he didn't Triple H it. He didn't find a way to win, so you know, DJ was happy.
All I gotta say is Hercules. You know, if you guys ever watched The Nutty Professors, that's where I got it from. I don't know where anyone else gets it from, but that's where I get it from. But look, as we continue, we got the Twin Towers of Big Boss Man and Akeem, formerly known as the One Man Gang, going up against the Rockers. Obviously, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. I don't know what it was about this match, but Shawn Michaels looked really fast in this match. I don't know what it was. I also felt like One Man Gang or Akeem looked shorter. for some reason in this match. He didn't look as massive. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was what he was wearing or what, but he just looked smaller to me for some reason. I love the leapfrog that got the lip frog, as I wrote in my notes. The leapfrog that got caught by as Marty Jannetty tried to leapfrog over Shawn Michaels. He got caught. I thought that was cool. Obviously, Akeem and Big Boss Man used their size advantage in the Twin Towers win. I like this match though. I thought it was good. I was surprised that the Twin Towers won just because obviously the Rockers are like such an iconic team. You would expect them to win. If you didn't know anything about wrestling in this time period, you knew about the Rockers. So, but any thoughts? I'm gonna start with Casey this time. Any thoughts, Casey?
Yeah, I get to go this time. I get to go first. This was a good tag team match. You have two great tag teams, the Twin Towers, obviously, and the Rockers. You gotta love Akeem, the African Dream. Anytime WWE puts a white guy in a racially different gimmick, just it's magic. It's magic. They were like, what would work perfectly? Let's make him African. And not like South African where you can kind of get away with it. They're white people in South Africa. It's all good. No, deepest, darkest Africa is a white guy. It was genius, just genius. And then obviously you got Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Clearly Jannetty was always the superior. He's the real Mr. WrestleMania. It's just shut up, Justin. You don't even know. You weren't even born. So yeah, good match. I was kind of surprised too that the Twin Towers won, just because usually a lot of times early late 80s, early 90s, the face would win, and it was kind of more rare, I feel like, to see the heel team win, especially on a huge show like WrestleMania. So that was kind of cool, just seeing the little switch up there. And I guess I'll let Justin go.
This was a fun match. I really enjoyed it. It seems like on like these early WrestleManias, like pretty much all the tag team matches are really great on all these WrestleManias. Like probably these are like probably the best matches on here, one of the best matches on here. But I was kind of surprised that Twin Towers won this match because like Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, they were a really good tag team, and they were really on a hot roll at this time. They were like so over with the crowd, so I thought they would have gave them the win. And maybe, since they gave them the loss here, maybe that could have gave a little tension towards the Rockers a little bit, but, of course, they would still be around for like a few more years, still be tagging up for a few more years. But, this was a fun match, and also, just to know that, Big Boss Man, he's going into the Hall of Fame, which is really good that he's finally going into the Hall of Fame. That's one to point that out there. But, yeah, it was a fun match, and, Akeem and Big Boss Man, they really, like DJ said, they really used their size to their advantage, pretty much, dominated them a whole lot during the match. And, it was a fun match. I really enjoyed it. And DJ, this to tell you, Shawn Michaels, he was always quick in the ring. He was always quick in the ring. I'm telling you that right there.
Well then. I guess he was always quick. Speaking of quick, that was not a good segue. We got Ted DiBiase going up against Brutus the Barber. The Barber. I mean, you see him at the local shop. You see him at the local shop, baby. Brutus the Barber. Beefcake, baby. Brutus took the fight right to DiBiase. He did. He took it right to him. And, I like that. I liked it. I felt like this match also was pretty fast-paced. Virgil would get involved. Shame. Shame, shame, Virgil, shame. You shouldn't be doing the man's dirty work for him. You need to go get your own job and become the new. Sorry. Anyway, I just think Virgil deserves a run at the world title. He deserves it. He shaved his head for that man. I don't think he could grow hair. I think it was what the issue was. But he shaved his head for the man. He wore them nice tailored suits. For the man. He deserved a world title run. But I don't remember my boy Virgil getting that run. But anyway, double count out as this match just basically ends in blows on the outside. Beefcake would lock in the sleeper on him though. Just kind of taking advantage there at the end. There at the end. Any thoughts on Ted DiBiase versus Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Justin?
Yeah, I thought this was a really good match. I really enjoyed it, but the thing is, I hate that it had to end in a double count. Now, I just didn't like that. Like I said in the last review, like a lot of these WrestleManias ended in countouts, disqualifications, or draws or something like in these early WrestleManias. And a lot of these matches on these early WrestleManias were very not really storyline based, because I like during the later WrestleManias when they had more storyline based during them. That's my opinion. But this was a fun match. I really enjoyed it, and it seems like Ted DiBiase, at WrestleMania 4, he was in the main event, and now he's really gone to pretty much nothing. Like he was in pretty much a nothing match, and it seems like on WrestleMania, every WrestleMania like that, there was somebody with that, someone that comes to mind is The Miz, because since WrestleMania 27, he was going on main eventing for WWE. Well, he was the WWE champion, and next WrestleMania, he's pretty much doing nothing, and that's what it seems like Ted DiBiase was doing right here. But like I said, it was a fun match, and I kind of wish they would doing a little more with Ted DiBiase at this time.
Ted DiBiase was facing Brutus the Barber.
Well, let me tell you that he wasn't called the Barber at this point, though, and he wasn't called the Barber at this point yet.
He's gonna be called the Barber to me, cause I remember him as the Barber in the shop.
But you can't call him the Barber if he wasn't the Barber yet. You can't do it.
He was.
You can't do it yet.
He was indeed the Barber.
He did it in the last WrestleMania.
The Barber.
The last two WrestleManias.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
It's like you ain't been watching or something.
Yeah,
it's like you ain't been watching.
This man was always the barber. He always be cutting hair. And what's wrong with you? Anyway, I like this match. I always love the heel work from Ted DiBiase. I love the intensity of this match. I love how Brutus kind of went right after Ted DiBiase. Right from the beginning. I love the double countout because it does build up more of a feud. Feuds don't necessarily have to end at WrestleMania. They can build up. They can keep going. They could go distance. Got him. Also, unlike Justin, like when guys move around the card from year to year. Hogan did it. Macho Man did it. Come on, why can't they go down mid card and then go back up to world title and then go back down to tag team titles, and then they wanna see the landscape. They wanna move around, Justin, just because you wanna stay all the way at the top where you ain't never gonna get because we at the top, and you ain't gonna get at the top because we at the top, and I'm done.
Oh, okay then. I guess he's done. After that, that big charade and ranting.
He ain't at the top. Sorry.
Okay, I guess he won't done. I'm gonna wait one more second, just to make sure. Okay.
Top spot. He ain't the top spot. We the top spot because we the tag team champions. I'm done.
He's not done. I promise. But we get the Bushwhackers versus the Russos. I can't pronounce it. I don't know why. I just can't. It's spelled all funny. and stuff, and they got like this silent letters and stuff. Come on, English, don't do that. English, why you gotta have silent letters? We don't need them. We just need letters that
It's French. It's French.
Come on, French. We don't need anyway.
It's the fabulous Rougeos. I think I said that right there.
Rougeos. Okay, I got it. Rougeos. Okay, I got it. You gotta say it with some pizzazz. I see. But it was weird because the Rougeos were actually like in control. They kind of reminded me of La Resistance a little bit. For some reason, I just thought they did. I was surprised they were in control because you know more about the Bushwhackers than you do the Rougeos, I feel like. So, but anyway, the Bushwhackers would come back with the battering ram and then hit a nice little double backbreaker to win. And I was like, and the commentators were like, this was an upset. And I was like, really? Was it? Was it an upset? Casey, was it or was it not the upset of the century?
You know, had to grab the title. You know, since we the tag team champions, you know, gotta show some love for the titles. But you know, we gotta show respect to, you know, those who came before us first, like the Bushwhackers and like the Rougeos. You know, I like this match. Any match with Jimmy Hart involved is a good match. And you know, you add the Bushwhackers, and you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen. And you know, this was not an upset. This was not an upset at all. I was not upset. I was happy. I was happy.
Justin, thoughts? Was it an upset?
And we on the top.
It?
He on the top. Sorry.
Was it an upset?
I don't really think it was upset. I thought this was a fun match. You know, they're a good tag team match on here. I really enjoyed this. You know, both these teams worked very well together. And you're not the tag team champions. No, those are fake title belts. You're not the champions. But back on this match, you know, I really enjoyed it. And I definitely agree with DJ. You know, like the Bushwhackers, you know, I kind of knew a little more about them, even though I wasn't born at this time. I just knew a little bit more about the, you know, Bushwhackers, and I didn't really know much about the fabulous Rougeos. I think I said that right there. But yeah, like I said, my match.
So how you gonna correct me when you can't even say it? When you like, I think I said it right. Oh. You want to talk about mother? Oh, this ain't white chicks. Oh, okay. All right, back to WrestleMania. We got Mr. Perfect versus the Blazer, who might have been Owen Hart, maybe. Might have been Owen Hart, might have been Grado, might have been Odar, something like that. One of them three was probably under that mask. I'm not sure who it was, but Mr. Perfect wins by the Perfect Plex. This was a very technical match. You know, and I think if it may have been Owen under there, maybe, you know, if we ponder it for a second, if it may have been Owen, this was a very technical match. That fella was a very good wrestler. You know, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna come out and say he was very good. He or she, you know, you never know. You know, with those masks, you know, you can't tell. So you never know. But I thought this was a very good technical match. I don't know who I chose first last time. So Justin, thoughts?
Yeah, this was a very good match. Mr. Perfect versus the Blue Blazer. Which it was Owen Hart. It was Owen Hart. And, you know, I think this was his WrestleMania debut, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Mr. Perfect's also, like, tell me if I'm wrong about that. I don't really know. But, you know, this was a fun match, and I definitely agree with DJ. You know, the Blue Blazer, he was very technical in this match. It looked like Owen Hart-esque, which it was Owen Hart. But yeah, like I said, very, very fun match. I really enjoyed it, and I don't remember who the winner was. It was Mr. Perfect. Yeah, Mr. Perfect being by the Perfect Plex. But yeah, fun match. I really enjoyed this, and cool to see his debut here.
Okay, Casey, who was under the mask? Tell us who it was. Tell us. I don't know.
Whoa, Justin. We cannot be certain that it was Owen Hart. But if it was Owen Hart, then this was an amazing match. Owen Hart versus Mr. Perfect. But we can't be certain. We don't know. We never actually seen. I never actually seen. I don't know. There's just rumors going around. I don't know. But if it was Owen Hart, sadly, we did lose these guys much too young, which is unfortunate. What's also unfortunate is that Kurt Hennig could not have a son as perfect as he was. He just couldn't. He fell short in that aspect. His son is just not. He's just, Mr. Perfect's up here. His son is barely on the main roster. But
His son is a part of the greatest faction of all time. One. Two. He was in the Royal Rumble for far longer than Kurt Hennig would have ever lasted in the Royal Rumble.
He is a social jobber. That's all he is. He's a social
But he's
jobber.
not the tag team champions.
Never will be.
Well, okay then. That was an awkward moment when we were all muted at the same time. But as we continue, we got Axe and Smash and Mr. Fuji getting in the ring with the salts and stuff. I don't know where he get all these salts from. I don't. I'm wondering. I might have to get me some. Maybe I wonder is it the salt he put on the food, or is it salt he put on the ground like to melt the ice and whatnot. I'm not sure. It might be smelling salt. That makes a little bit more sense. I'm not sure though. Fuji, you gotta clear it up with us. Fuji, if you're watching, I know you're not. You gotta clear it up for us. You got to. Anyway, they went up against Demolition for the tag team titles. I thought this was cool because it was kind of a 3-on-2 match for the tag titles, which was pretty cool. I was like, Mr. Fuji is in a match? Oh, I was kind of confused, but I was excited. And then he tried to throw the salt, but he missed. He ain't got that aim. He ain't got that accuracy. So shame, Mr. Fuji. I don't know what you're doing. And then they did diving elbow for the win by Demolition. And your new tag team champions. Casey, what do you think about your new tag team?
Well, we got Mr. Fuji, aka the Fuge. I like to call him the Fuge. And he was with the Ascension versus Road Warrior Juniors. That's what I wrote down. Is that not right? It wasn't the Ascension. I'm pretty sure that was the Ascension. I don't know. I have to go back and watch it again. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was Road Warriors Junior though. And I am glad that we got new tag team champions. Me? It's not me. I won it later on. I won it from. It's real. I'm done.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this match. This match was, it was cool to see a handicap match because, pretty much these matches that we were getting on pretty much all these WrestleManias were one-on-one matches and tag team matches. And we finally got a handicap match. So I like how they changed the style. So that was pretty cool. And I like that we got new tag team champions in Casey and DJ. Wait, hold on. I'm getting the word. Well, no, they did become new tag team champions. It was Demolition and Axe. So yeah, but fun match. I really enjoyed it.
It was a match they had on the post show.
Correction. DJ is not my tag team partner. Why would you assume that?
Yeah, I forgot. I want to live at this point, actually. So
yeah. So it's me and Amy. Team Amy. That's what it is.
Alrighty. As we continue down this particular road trip, on this particular stop, on the road to WrestleMania, we have Dino Bravo, baby, going up against Rugged Ronnie Garvin. Well, Dino Bravo won by a side suplex, and this match was really short. I'm pretty sure. Garvin was attacking everybody after the match. Those poor people. But any thoughts? Because I don't have many thoughts. Because it was pretty short. Wasn't much going on. We needed The Rock though. That's what we needed, and I think that's what this show was missing. Was The Rock. Somebody supposed to be giving their thoughts as I'm posing, but y'all are terrible at adjusting to The Rock.
You're not The Rock. No, that's
Oh.
a bad pose.
It's great. It's just like he did.
Okay, Dino Bravo and Ronnie Garvin. This was pretty much a squash match. I didn't really care about this, but Dino Bravo, I was a really big fan of him. Watching some of his old matches, from on YouTube, and watching some of his matches on the network. I was a really big fan of watching all these matches from him. Because I was watching some matches from SummerSlams. I was watching some matches from his Survivor Series, and he was a really good worker and stuff, and very underrated. But like I said, pretty much a squash match. And like I said, didn't really care about it. I wish it was kind of a little longer, but it was what it was.
All right, so Casey, since Justin didn't give us any new thoughts, no, Casey, thoughts on this match, because Justin didn't know how to adjust to the flip.
Well. That flip is really hard to do.
What was that?
I overdid the flip and I flipped the wrong way. It's because it's not leather. It's not leather. It's this flimsy stuff. So this thing is it's hard to shut up. This match, this was a good grudge match. It was really short though. I would have liked to have seen it go longer. You know what? Y'all are gonna just laugh at me because it's the belt's fault. Because look at that. That's flimsy material. It's not leather, so it don't just it don't. Yeah. I kind of did it, sorta, but it's stuck on its step. There we go. Yeah. I'm done.
If Justin wouldn't have rudely interrupted The Rock. Oh, well, no, wait. No, The Rock is gone. The Rock is officially gone, and it's back to DJB, okay? Back to WrestleMania 5, as Justin rudely mutes people like this is his video or something. Anyway, we got Strikeforce going up against the Brain Busters. You thought I was gonna say like Ryback or something. I won't actually. I was saying the Brain Busters. Okay. Love the Boston Crab transition. I thought it was nice by Martel. Kind of reminded me of like a Walls transition that Jericho would do. The double figure four created a huge pop from the fans by Strikeforce. I liked it. Liked it a lot. Santana would take out his own partner. And then Martel would he just couldn't get his it wasn't his fault, he couldn't get his bearing straight. He couldn't. He was ready for the tag, but like his head was hurting, and he had to run back and get him, some Advil or Aleve or something, Tylenol, something, he had to make sure the head was right before he gets in the ring. We don't want no concussion protocol coming into it or nothing like that, so it was a good move, it was a good move by Martel to take himself out of the match. You don't see athletes taking themselves out of the competition, but Martel making a smart move, and the nice aided spike pile driver by the Brainbusters for the win. Any thoughts on this match, Casey?
I wasn't ready. I thought it was gonna be Justin again.
Casey,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know you getting up there in age. You can't hear me like you used to. But Casey,
yeah.
thoughts?
I shut up.
Got him.
Yeah, I like this match. We had a little bit of a. The hell is he doing? Are you trying to high five me or like what are you doing? What are you? Man, I will not high five you. I will not too sweet you. I will smack you in the face. Yeah. I still like Santana and Martel and their singles competitor or singles runs more. But this was a good match. I did like the end. He just like DJ said, he had to go get back that Tylenol. He had to go make sure he didn't have a concussion. His shoulder was hurting him a little bit. He want to get that checked out. Because sometimes when you get in a match with like a guy like, I don't know, John Cena, he'll hurt your shoulder. You'll be out for a while, and finally you come back to Raw tonight, and then we not talking about that. Yeah, this was a good match, and Cena did it.
Okay. Justin, can you give thoughts about WrestleMania 5 without any mention of John Cena? Good luck.
I'll try. But,
And how he hurt Sami Zayn.
This was a fun match. I mean, there wasn't really too much noteworthy. I mean, I kind of like toward the end, like pretty much agree with all you guys now how he took himself out of the match. I thought that was pretty funny. And just make sure that he was safe. Because you have to make sure that you're safe because you don't want to be getting injured. You do not want to be getting injured because there was a lot of injuries this past last week, which we're not talking about current, we're talking about 1989. I didn't botch that tonight, though, but like I said, this was a fun match, and they're a really good tag team match. And pretty much all these tag team matches were going here. So, yeah.
He said botch. Casey will get it. But anyway, next we got Piper's Pit with Brother Love and Morton Downey Jr. This was hilarious. I actually saw this. What was it? What was I watching? I was watching. I don't know if it was Legends House or if it was something else. But I was watching something and I recently saw this, which was funny. But you gotta love Brother Love, cause just because he loves you doesn't mean he has to like you. I just remember that from what was it? Bad Blood? No, it was what was the name of that period? Vengeance, maybe 2003 or something like that. It was where they had the bar brawl thing with the APA or whatever. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I remember watching it though. I got the DVD and I remember Brother Love being there. But Piper was cutting the jokes on Brother Love, which was hilarious. And then I'm pretty sure Piper is the originator of "It Doesn't Matter What You Just Said." You know what I mean? He's like the originator of the like "It Doesn't Matter" thing, because he just had, I didn't want to know that bad. I just thought that was funny. So The Rock took it from him. So even though The Rock gets all the credit, I think Piper deserves the credit. I really did. And then the whole fire extinguisher as and Morton Downey tried to give him the cigarette because he was blowing smoke in his face, and Piper got him back. I thought that was funny too. I don't know. I really like this. It was really good. It's really funny. Gotta miss Piper, but Casey, thoughts on Piper's Pit?
I love this. Oh, this is one of the best WrestleMania moments ever. I can watch this segment over and over. It's hilarious. Oh my God, it's so good. But the thing is, that secondhand smoke is for real. This is serious business. That secondhand smoke, it can give you all kind of health problems, and these days you're not allowed to smoke indoors. You're not, even in arenas, you're not allowed to. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. Yeah. Justin, thoughts? Did you love it?
I did love it. It was gold. That's all to say it was gold. You know, I don't really
That
talk
that
about this very
half-hearted
much.
attempt to try to sound like Brother Love just now. He was like, "I love."
This ain't gold dust. There's no gold here. What are you talking about?
No, no, this segment was gold. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely agree with Casey. This was probably one of the most memorable WrestleMania moments that there is. One of the top ones. You know, if you go read that WrestleMania book, it'd probably be in there. Top 50. I don't remember what the book is called anymore, but it was a good book. Whatever
How
it's
you gonna
called.
promote a book and not know the name of it? Shame, shame, shame. Anyway, we got Andre the Giant going up against Jake the Snake Roberts. Andre was kind of just having fun. This match was pretty short. Andre was just kind of having fun with Jake, and as Jake kind of keeps going for, Damien, one of Jake's best friends. And Andre gets caught up in the ropes, and obviously DiBiase comes up, and he's like, "Oh, let me take that," and he steals the bag, and runs away with it. Jake runs after him. Andre and Big John Studd, who was the special guest referee, they were kind of going back and forth, and Andre starts to choke him, similar to what he did with Euchre a couple years ago, and Jake does get his bag back, and he comes back in, and he throws the snake in the ring, and Andre runs. He is gone. And Jake Snake would end up winning by the DQ. I just thought it was funny. Isn't Andre the Giant kind of too big to be running from a snake? Like, I know that's still dangerous regardless of how big you are, but, like, I feel like Andre could have took it. You know, I feel like Andre could have. Well, I don't know if he could have squared up to the snake because it's a snake. It's on the ground. It might have bit his toenail or something, and that would have hurt. But, nonetheless, just keep your big toe covered, Andre, and you'll be fine. You don't have to run. You don't have to, Andre. I'm speaking to you, Andre. But anyway, Justin, thoughts on Andre the Giant versus Jake the Snake?
This match was actually pretty funny. I kind of enjoyed it. You know, like pretty much it was kind of like a comedy match. I don't really like how it ended by DQ. Like I said, a lot of these matches ended by DQ. Draw or count out. Like I said in all these reviews. But I definitely agree. Why would Andre the Giant run from a snake? I mean, he's 7 foot tall. I mean, he doesn't need to run from a snake. He doesn't need to run from a snake, and I have no idea. What are you saying, DJ? Unmute yourself. I want to hear what you're saying.
So I was just saying 500 pounds.
500 pounds, yes, indeed he is. But yeah, this is a really fun match. Both guys worked very good in this match, and of course, you had Big John Studd and Andre Giant. They kind of went at it a little bit during the match. You kind of saw some tension between them. But fun match. I really enjoyed this match. And like I said, I hate how it ended by disqualification.
Alrighty, Casey.
Listen, okay, this is a big ass snake. Okay, that snake could take down a polar bear. So you best believe that Andre's afraid of that snake. He ain't gonna try to test that. Yeah, this was felt like more of a comedic match than anything. Yeah, it was funny, but it wasn't anything that I really have ever been interested in. And yeah.
It was funny, but it wasn't Roddy Piper funny.
Yeah, it wasn't Roddy Piper funny, and I didn't love it.
Alrighty. Next, we got the Hart Foundation versus Greg Valentine and the Honky Tonk Man. Oh God. Love the 8-inch shoulder block. Thought it was nice. I think this match was the first time I've ever seen the Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Because he never hits it any other time. I didn't see him hit it in the previous years, and this was the first time I saw him hit it in this one. I was trying to figure out who the heel was in this match, because, me hating the Honky Tonk Man would think, obviously it's them. But then it kind of felt like with Jimmy Hart out there, that obviously the Hart Foundation would be the heels. But, maybe one of you guys could clear it up for me. Megaphone shot for the win by the Hart Foundation. Any thoughts? Justin, on the tag team match of the evening.
Which match was it?
It's like he wasn't listening to me.
No,
The
I'm
Hart
looking
Foundation.
looking at my notes. I don't think I forgot to take I forgot to take notes for this match.
So if he forgot to take notes for the show, the Hart Foundation.
I think I
Go.
forgot to take notes for the show. I forgot to take notes for this match, so let's let Casey go first.
Okay, so we're gonna let Casey go first. So Justin knows exactly what to say when he comes back up and it's his opportunity. Casey.
Just for that, I'm not going to say anything about this match. I'm gonna mess with his mind. I'm not even going to say anything about this match. You know, there was a guy in the second row, and he had a shirt on, and he had a hat on, and he was happy to be at the show. He was happy. You know, it was his lifelong dream to go to WrestleMania, even though this was only WrestleMania 5. So, you know, it probably wasn't his lifelong dream. But, you know, he been a wrestling fan since he was an itty-bitty boy. And, you know, I don't know.
So he was actually 5 years old. He
Yeah.
could have been his lifelong dream.
Yeah. He was 5 years old in a grown man's body. But why come Honky Tonk Man did not tag team up with his cousin, Jerry the King Lawler? Because they cousins. I think they should have done tagged up. And, you know, it could have been, you know, the Royal Honky Tonk, I don't know.
The Royal Musicians.
The Royal Honkies.
The Honky Tonk.
Racist. That is racist. Thoughts on this match now? No, I can't remember the match was good, and
I think what was funny about that, sorry, Justin looks down as if he's looking at his notes for this match. My thoughts.
Well, I mean, you know, Bret Hart, you know, and it was pretty cool seeing him here, you know, like seeing like bits and pieces of him, you know, because we would see more of him throughout. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying right now, but it was pretty cool, you know, to see more. Why you shake your head? Let me continue on with this. Can't.
Let me continue on pulling stuff out of my book.
But I just lost my train of thought. Let's move on.
Bret Hart was wearing pink and black, and
yeah. Like he always does.
And Jimmy Hart was there, and also there was a ref. There was a ref. I saw him.
I saw that ref. Yeah, I saw that ref.
But next, we got one of my personal favorite matches of the show, which was Rick versus the Ultimate Warrior. I like this match. I thought this match was good. I enjoyed it. I just love Rick Rude and the Ultimate Warrior. And you put them all in the same match, or both of them, no, two of them. Put both of them in the same match, and you know it just makes for a good match, a good show, I guess you could say. I don't know how Warrior ran down to the ring for all of those years and never fell. If someone saw him fall, please tell me. Please send me the video. Send me that GIF. You know, I need to see it. Because I don't know how he ran down stairs. You know, he probably ran down escalators. You know, he probably slid down, like ran down the railing of an escalator and never fell. And I was like, how? How do you do this? How, Ultimate Warrior? But I love the Intercontinental title being on Rick Rude's tights. I just thought that was funny. Rick Rude hit the pile driver, and it felt like Warrior was obviously in control and using his power advantage throughout this match, but it was very back and forth too. And Rude had, you know, he was doing a great job selling the fact that Warrior's attacks were taking the toll on him. I thought that was nice. And with Heenan's help, Rude becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. Casey, because I think Justin left. Casey, I hope he doesn't need you to tell him what happened in this match.
If he needs me, I'm here. I'm here for him. But I like this match. You know, Rude definitely was really good selling in this match, selling the punishment and everything. I I loved how Warrior looked exhausted like a minute into the match. Like, if you looked at him, he's like, I was like, what? Maybe if you I have to run down the ring. Maybe if you just chill. I mean, you're not Mojo Rawley. You need to. You getting. Come on now. But I felt like, at least to me, it felt like Rude kind of carried this match a little bit, especially just with his selling and making you believe that all the things that Warrior was doing to him was kind of giving a lot of punishment. And
So actually, it was the hip gyration.
I mean, yeah, and this part is just for Justin, so he remembers, because in case he didn't take notes on this match. Remember when the chicken came in, and then the three midgets came in, and they was wrestling in the ring, and then Honky Tonk Man came back out, and he was like do, and yeah, that all happened in this match. Just in case you didn't take notes.
Justin.
Okay, I actually did take notes for this match. This match was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Rick Rude, I always like, how he always had someone's face on on his tights. I really enjoyed it. I thought that was like really funny, to add some more tension to like his rivalries. I thought that was pretty cool. And, for the longest time, I thought that Ultimate Warrior, he had like a really good win-loss record in the WWE, because I was watching this Ultimate Warrior DVD, the Ultimate Warrior collection, this DVD right here, and pretty much he won every single match on here. And like I go, did Ultimate Warrior like ever lose a match? And this is like one of the matches he lost here. He lost to Rick Rude, and I thought it was a very fun match. These guys have very good chemistry in the ring together. Really enjoyed it, and probably one of my favorite matches of the night. And I can't wait to get into the WrestleMania 6 review with Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, but I'll talk about that in our next review.
Yeah, since someone on this panel was hosting it, we're not going to name any names because Casey and I have already hosted it. But anyway, so I hope you actually watch it and actually take notes on it, because you may just have to host it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not sure who it is, but someone on this panel. But anyway, we got Jim Duggan versus Bad News Brown. Bad News Brown, actually. I want to give this match to somebody else just because I haven't given you guys any matches yet, and we're down to the last 3 matches, and I feel bad. So, Justin, you look excited for this match. I'm giving it to you.
Okay, this match was horrible. I did not like this match at all. I mean, it seems like Bad News Brown, like, they were trying to do a lot of stuff with him at this point, because, last year, at WrestleMania 4, they had him win back in 1988, they had him win that Battle Royal, and here they have him, like, in the last 3 matches, like, is really crazy. Like, I didn't really see much in Bad News Brown. I mean, yes, he was a good worker, and yes, but he wasn't really World Championship material, in my opinion. And like I said, it's pretty much a squash match, and Jim Duggan this pretty much ended up in disqualification. Like I said, I do not like disqualifications on WrestleManias. I do not like that at all. But let's go with somebody else. DJ.
Oh, it's my turn. Hey. So, since he wasn't World Heavyweight Champion material, he may just have been Light Heavyweight Championship
Cruiserweight
of the World material. Yes, Justin, do you have things to say? You cannot. Oh, he's too sweeting me for no reason. I don't know why. I don't. A Bad News Brown was in. He was in the NWA. I got it. Okay, I got you. I appreciate that. I didn't know. Thanks. Anyway. Yeah, I agree. I didn't really like this match either. I love Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but I can't get behind Bad News Brown because he robbed the Junkyard Dog, robbed him blind, blind last year. I'm just saying. It happened. And, Junkyard Dog lost his spot on WrestleMania because of Bad News Brown. Shame. Shame. Yeah, both men were disqualified. But, this match was, it was there, at least. Casey, thoughts on Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Bad News, not Barrett, but Brown.
Justin and DJ be hating. Racist. That's racist. Just cause a man good, you be like, he can't be good cause he Bad News Brown. Racist. Yeah, this wasn't a good match though. Although steel chair versus 2x4 is always awesome. Every time.
Did y'all see? This was actually Janice in her young form. This was before she had, dyed herself and, grew a little hair and whatnot. This was actually Janice in her young form. I don't know if you guys saw her, but I saw her, and she was cute back in the day. She was cute. Then she had to join Abyss. She had to change a little bit. I see what they did. But next we got Bobby the Brain Heenan going up against the Red Rooster. Casey, I'm not going to give you this match first. Ha-ha, tricked him. Yeah. So what happened? No. Casey, I'm going to give you this match first.
I'm gonna audible, and I'm gonna pass it, and I'm gonna pass it to. Justin's open. Justin is wide open. He ready for that touchdown. But I don't know. We gonna make a fake, and we going to DJ.
Well, okay then, cause Casey didn't take notes. That's what it was. And plus, there really wasn't much of this match to do. So I'll give Casey the main event because there was not a lot of match here.
It was Bobby the Brain Heenan versus the Red Rooster. That is all you need to say.
That's true. That's what happened. And Heenan ran into the post. He was rolled up by the Rooster, and the Rooster wins. Olay. But let's continue to the main event.
I didn't get my thoughts about this match.
There was nothing in this match.
This match was poop. That's what it was. It was poop.
So you had to give your thoughts just so you could say poop live on the podcast. Okay. All right then. The main event of the evening.
It was not poop. It was not poop.
Did you just mess up my macho man? Justin. Shame. Hail to the king. But Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan for the world title. I know Casey enjoyed this one. So I'm going to fake it to Justin and throw it to Casey, and he probably going to drop it because he like a Marvin Harrison fan or something. Anyway.
Listen, okay, just because you ain't Peyton Manning, that's why I dropped it, because you throw so bad that I dropped it. Like, it wasn't even a pass that was close to me. You passed it, like, way over in, like, the front row, and, like, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, it get fumbled, and then Justin picks it up. Justin, pick it up.
Pick what up? Oh, the match. Okay.
The ball. Dropping the ball every time.
Dropping the ball.
I take it no one. So by pick up the ball, he means take this match. Okay, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man. I'll take it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I thought it was cool that the commentators did mention that the champ should come out last. Something commentators now should mention. Just saying. Hail to the king. Okay. But Macho Man was not wanting to lock up. You know, obviously this was a personal match because they were the Mega Powers, and they exploded and whatnot. We should have had a Curtis Axel, Damien Sandow, explosion. I think that should have happened. Anyway, um, I just thought it was funny because I thought you guys would like this. The commentators sold Hogan's moves like they would do with Cena today. Like he'd do a move and they'd be like, "Oh my God, what a move!" And then Macho Man does a move and oh, that was cool. Like they sold Hogan's moves like they would do Cena today, which I thought was funny. Miss Elizabeth, my girl, was a big part of this match, and she ended up getting thrown out by Earl Hebner, and Macho Man will work the neck after Elizabeth gets thrown out. And then Macho Man, hail to the king, would hit the elbow. He would hit the elbow for 1, 2, and a shoulder is up by Hulk Hogan. It is. The shoulder is up. That was a really early kick out. Come on, Hogan. Sell it a little bit. Like he kicked out at like 2 and a 4. I'm like, you could at least, let the man make it feel like the elbow meant something, Hogan. Come on. Anyway, Hogan hulks up and then hits the leg drop for the win. So basically, he seen it. I'm just saying. But anyway, I like this, man. I thought it was good. I didn't think I was gonna get to see a hail to the king elbow, but I did. So that was nice. That was nice to see. But I want to see. I'm wondering about. I know next year's Mania should be pretty nice. What's actually funny about this match though is Macho Man was a guy that Hogan never actually wanted to lose to, like ever. He would never put him over. But since Justin is muting and unmuting himself, I'm going to give this match first to Casey. I think, unless we've already given our thoughts technically.
No, it's my turn. Don't you be taking my turn away. You're just like Hulk Hogan. And I'm Macho Man, and you never give me what I deserve. You're always in the limelight. You're always taking my spotlight, and I will not take it anymore. I will make a rap album in 2003. Anyway, I did like the storyline and build-up to this feud. Although, if you go back and you watch documentaries, you kind of, realize the backstage politics of Hulk Hogan and how he kind of just forced himself into the storyline and would not, allow anyone to go over, especially not Macho Man, unfortunately, which kind of, leaves a bad taste in my mouth for Hogan. This guy that you thought, took his vitamins and said his prayers and was a good guy turned out to be John Cena. But I still feel like Macho Man carried this match. But Hogan would not let anyone go over on him, and he had to even like DJ said, the kick out. It was like 2 1/4. Like he didn't even sell it. Like the elbow really did damage. Like, I can't.
What? I'm just curious. Was Hogan ever young? Like he always looks really old. In every match I've ever seen him in, he always looks really old. Justin. No.
Mute yourselves, or I'll mute you guys.
I refuse to be muted by you. I mute myself.
Don't you mute me.
Okay. No, this match was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I definitely agree with Casey. I really love the story behind this match because you had the tension, between the Mega Powers breaking up, and you miss Elizabeth. She played a really big role in this match, and Hulk Hogan, he was trying to, I wouldn't say really go after Elizabeth. Like he was kind of trying to, be with her sometimes. You know what I mean?
And she looked adorable while doing it.
Yeah. But I mean, I definitely agree with you both. Like, Hogan should have sold some of these moves. Like, he didn't really sell like it. It's like Cena. It's like Cena. He never sells. He's a John Cena, which is very bad. And I definitely agree with the elbow drop. You know, like you could have sold that elbow drop a little bit when you did the pin. Like, seriously, come on, Hulk Hogan, come on. You could have put the Macho Man Randy Savage over here. Hail to the king, as DJ would say, since he's muted right now and he can't say anything. But like I said, really fun match, and yeah, and still your WWF champion, Hulk Hogan, and
Actually, he was your new.
yeah.
I'm just saying, just for your knowledge, Justin. Got it. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't just clap. I promise. It didn't happen. Anyway, I like this show. I like this show more than I liked any of the other ones, personally. You know, I don't know. It's probably because I picked it, and, you know, it was my baby girl. You know, WrestleMania 5 was mine. But, you know, I definitely enjoyed it, though. I thought it was good. Obviously, it had its matches where that could have been left out and given other matches more time, but you know, I definitely like this match. And my personal match of the night that I am going to ask you to go back and watch this pay-per-view, just to watch, is obviously Hail to King Haku. Hail to King Haku and Hercules, because that's my match. Justin.
Okay, so I did not really enjoy this WrestleMania. I mean, you had some pretty good moments on this WrestleMania, but there were some matches, like DJ said, that didn't really need to be on here. That could have been left out to, you know, have more time for some of these matches. But my match that I want you to go watch would have to be Rick Rude versus the Ultimate Warrior for the WWF Intercontinental Championship. That would be my match. And like I said, WrestleMania 5 was kind of the weakest WrestleMania to this point right now. So
I meant to turn my camera on before I turned.
I'm not a liar. It's just my opinion. Like I did, you know, there were some matches that didn't need to be on here.
Justin hates all WrestleManias before WrestleMania 25. All of them before WrestleMania 25 stuck to him. And first of all, Justin, it's the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Get it right. You got to add the Heavyweight Championship, or else it ain't real. This was an okay WrestleMania. It was still, you know, young, so it was still, they were still, you know, working out the kinks, I feel. But I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to tell you to go back and watch Piper's Pit. It was better than any match on this card. You need to go watch Piper's Pit right now. Right now. Do it. Do it right now.
All right, do it right now, Justin. Yes.
And also at this time, you know, WrestleMania, you know, wasn't available on pay-per-view. You know, you had to go to like certain places to watch WrestleMania still at this point, because like with these I can't remember, like these circuit type of things, you know, with TV back in the day, you know, you couldn't buy them on pay-per-view. But that's that little point I want to add there. DJ?
All right. So this was a WrestleMania 5 review in regards to videos coming up. Oh man, that means we got a lot to do tomorrow. TNA will probably be tomorrow because I can watch it live. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. We got a pick debate thing tomorrow. T.O. versus Marvin Harrison. Who's better? Did T.O. get snubbed? That's coming tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, I think we're gonna do another Mania tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think we were going to because we're kind of behind right now. So Justin, you're hosting it, so what time are we doing it?
We're going to do it at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
No one knows what Central Standard Time is, so that is.
Which is 10 for you. 10 for me.
I just said we were gonna do the NFL video at 10. That's impossible.
Okay, then we'll do it earlier. 8 o'clock? Fine.
All right, then. Better.
That'll be fine. And
But TNA comes on at 9 o'clock.
I don't have to now.
I mean, but I kind of want to watch it personally.
And your mic is really staticky right now. But
I don't know, probably because it's being weird. Because why? Anyway, I don't know. We'll post it on Twitter. We'll talk about it, and we'll post it on Twitter because we got a lot to do tomorrow, a lot more than I expected. So there we go. I mean, it's not like Justin's gonna show up for his own video anyway, because he never. But anyway, subscribe to all of our channels. They're all here. And also all of our channels, the 2 channels that are here. And also, more importantly, this. Tweet us, follow us, whatever you do on Twitter. And we will see you guys later. Peace.
On the flippity